Hi everyone, today's video is all about the new Xiaomi 15. Well, although it's not really new because it has been announced in China quite a while ago. Either way, let's dive into the Xiaomi 15 and what it can do when it comes to the camera performance of it. So let's quickly begin with the base specifications. We get a 6.36 inch AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of 3200 nits. The CPU is a Snapdragon 8 Elite. Configuration is 12GB of RAM for both the 256GB memory version and the 512GB memory version, which is using UFS 4.0 speeds. Battery is smaller than the non-global release. Instead of a 5400 mAh battery, it's a 5240 mAh battery. Max is 90W wired charging and 50W wireless charging. Now for the camera setup. For the main sensor, we have a 50MP sensor with an f-stop of 1.62, 23mm equivalent and a 1/1.3 inch sensor size. For the telephoto, it's a 50MP sensor with an f-stop of 2.0, 60mm equivalent, which is the GN5, meaning a 1/2.76 inch sensor size. It's the floating lens technology with really good autofocus. For the ultra-wide, it's a 50MP sensor as well with an f-stop of 2.2, 14mm equivalent, which is the JN1 sensor, meaning a 1/2.76 inch sensor size. Either way, with the specifications out of the way, let's look at the point of view photography and see what the Xiaomi 15 is able to capture. As we know, I like my black and white photography. And of course, naturally, with the Xiaomi 15 you get that as well. But I especially like it if you have like a little bit of clouds and a bit harsher light right there. It just really adds to the vibe of it. Like so. And of course we have the light collaboration for it as well. It really makes it nice. Of course I do have it on high contrast. You have high contrast and you have natural. I prefer high contrast myself when it comes to that black and white photography. Some more black and white. I like a little bit of cloud detail. Let's see, does that work? Yeah, like so. Now, the good thing about, of course, what I like about Xiaomi is, well, colors aren't the most natural. The pictures still come out looking very natural. Let's see if I can. Would have liked if I saw a plane like with that right there. This just makes me more curious about what their flagship can do, honestly. Just top is perfect for black and white. Really nice high contrast, and not to mention the effect that it gives. Contrast, the reflection of the window with the sun right in there. These cases, but it should like this, so actually get the windows in there. So I don't want to cut it off like this. I feel like that ruins a little bit of the image, and wide is too wide, so 2.6 is the one that you want. But then I gotta make it like this because else I miss the top of the building and I missed the balcony that is right there. So what I like here. Again, the colors. Right. So what you get here is that really nice blue without it being oversaturated, and then the colors of the building, especially when zooming in like this, gives a really nice contrast to the background of the shot itself. Of course, depending on the kind of person you are, this can also be the ideal Leica Xiaomi experience because it is far more compact than what you are getting on, of course, like the 15 Ultra that's gonna come as well. Don't have it, but that's beside the point. Let's see, like this. Trust me, when it comes to the cameras, well, it might not be the most color accurate feeling wise, It's really, really, really good. This is gonna be a good dynamic range test. Sounds like picking through it. I can't really actually look at it because it's too bright. Just a tip, when you have those flares, you see that flare right there? Turn it a little bit. And get it just behind or on the part that is really bright, so it hides it a little bit. Alright, so Xiaomi 15, just testing front-facing camera, 4K, 60 frames per second. Testing it out at Pleasant Low as well, compared to what I did before, where I was in my own city. This is Pleasant Low, so I have a little bit more of that vibe that Leica really fits well with. So here, some shots that I've taken on, of course, this Xiaomi 15 in Pleasant Low, and we'll edit some of them. Anyway, enjoy these shots. Okay, 60 frames per second. Switch to the different focal lengths. I'm doing so. Seems like solid quality. Of course, it is on a small display, so you never know. Now, Master Cinema, 4K, 30 frames per second. You cannot, of course, change lenses while being in this mode. It's more like a thing you can edit as well, because of the muted colors. The situation with a bit more noise, but also a dynamic range test. Of course, the sun seems about accurate. Let me take a shot of that. I'm filming. That could look really good. So shot there as well. Oops. That was me pressing the focus. Again, Good. Stop pressing focus, Jermaine. Seems fine, honestly. I can't really look into the sun itself with my eyes, so I like that to somewhat reflect on the camera. So naturally, with night, preference is going to matter. I again prefer authentic. See, like this. But if you want a little bit more. Oh, it's bloody cold outside. Anyway, let's continue the shots. Just a little bit here. I really want that light on the left to be in there as well. Yeah. For the church in the center though. I'm gonna check. I have it a little. I like this better. I like this better because I have the church like on that line on the left. And I can see some of the water that is right there as well. Nice building. Let's see. Zoomed in. Now what I really like here is that stained glass, but naturally I kind of want to create like depth to the shot. So we'll go through this so I can get some depth from these leaves. Just add a little bit more to it. And actually what I like here is the effects you get. The light itself. Again, the ultraviolet seems quite soft. Okay, let's zoom in. Here, I really want to kind of capture the reflections. Front-facing camera on the Xiaomi 15, 4K 60 frames per second. You see the performance. I will say colors aren't correct. Like this is quite a cool tone. You know, it's a lot warmer on that side. It's quite a bit more yellow. So in terms of colors, this is not an accurate depiction at all compared to what it is in reality. 4K 30 frames per second, HDR on. Just to see if it makes any difference in terms of like especially colors. As you can see, no, it's still the same. Colors are off. Also, this is not as contrasty as I would like it to be, but it's a front-facing camera. But yeah, this is the front. Okay, 4K 60 frames per second. I will say, just like the front camera, colors aren't very accurate, especially because it is quite a lot warmer than what I'm getting currently. It's not hugely off, but it definitely is off in terms of like colors. Of course, I can switch between different focal lengths while recording. Yeah, colors are off, but on my phone, at least quality wise, it looks proper. And of course I can warm it up a little bit to showcase what it kind of looked like. Now at the end, when it comes to the Xiaomi 15, I really think it's a very capable device, especially for the more compact form factor. Though I wish that I had it in one of those more exciting colors, because some of the color releases for the Xiaomi 15 are actually really nice, and black is of course a little bit bland. Either way, when it comes to the camera, I think it's really capable, although I think it's a weird choice that they have a 2.6 times zoom instead of a 3.2 times zoom compared to what you get, for instance, on the Xiaomi 13 Pro. And of course, my Xiaomi 14 Ultra. I feel like that's a little bit of a nicer focal length to shoot at, but that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think of that. And of course, when it comes to the size of the phone, it's compact. I know, David, for you it isn't, but overall when you compare it to other phones, it's a really compact phone and it packs a good camera inside of it as well, without taking too much space in your pockets. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the Xiaomi 15 and the camera capabilities of it. Yes, I wish I had the Xiaomi 15 Ultra as well, so I can showcase that, but I don't. So here we are. Either way, hope you enjoyed this video. And of course, before we leave, I really want to thank my members. Thank you so much for the support that you've been giving me. Of course, if you want to become a member, click join below and you can become a member at 3 different stages, I think. Either way, hope you enjoyed this video and talk to you guys in the next.